Morning, morning. How are we today on Saturday morning? The sun is out. It would be remiss of me not to mention about Alex Brayford and his hooping on GMTV yesterday. So it just goes to show that hooping is for everyone, and it's good to see that he's showing that men can hoop. So I thought today, bear in mind that Monday is the day when you can meet in groups of 6 outside. I would talk through how you can hoop and walk. So I'm going to just talk you through how you can hoop and walk at the same time, because hooping does lend itself perfectly to social distancing. So here we go. So the trick with walking and hooping is once again to take advantage of momentum. So let me break it down for you. Morning, morning. So if you want to walk and hula, I'm just going to stop the hoop and start. So if you hoop and try and walk straight away, what will happen is the hoop will go down. So whenever I'm starting to teach someone how to walk, always start with a split stance. Then you need to hula for 8 times. So I'm going to count 8. So I've got my split stance. I'll show you sideways on. So here we go. I'm going to count 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you've done 8, then you take a step forward and you do 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What that does, it just allows your body to get used to the motion of hooping and changing your weight distribution. So I've done 8. So once you've done, so if you do 8 and then step and do 8. So once you can do 8 and 8 confidently, the next stage is to reduce the number to 4. So get the hoop going first. So always allow the hoop to go around your body a few times. Remember, you've got your split stance. I'm going to count to 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then take a step. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it also applies going back. I'm going to take a step back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just about muscle memory. As I said, your body getting used to the motion of hooping and the shift in your weight. So we've done 8 times round, we've done 4 times round, so you've guessed it, we're going to go and do twice. So here we go. So I'm going to go 1, 2, step, 1, 2, step, 1, 2. Also go backwards. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the good thing about walking is it's the first stage in balance, because you have one foot that's in motion and one foot that remains in contact. So when you've got comfortable with hooping for 8 times, then hooping for 4, then 2, that's when the magic happens, and you can hoop and you can just walk by taking steps forward. You can hoop, take steps back. You can hoop and you can step to the side. So you can step into the side, take your feet apart, together, apart, together. So then you can go fancy. You can do a compass. You can go forward, forward, back, back, to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. You can go fancy. You can put one foot forward, one foot to the side, 1 foot for the back. You can go like the hands of a clock on the diagonal, so you can go forward. Take it out on the diagonal. Take it out to the side. And take it back. So let's get walking. And once you can hoop, it just gives you an amazing sense of freedom. Just to be able to walk, to talk, to hoop, and have lots of fun. When you're walking, why not add an arm line? So I'm going to walk, hands in, in and out, in and out, and shake it all about. What other things? There's a challenge going on at the moment, which is going to also test your balance. So you're hooping, your arms are out to the side, you bring your hands in. When you take your hands out, take one leg out to the side. Bring your hands in, lift up, hands up, and leg up. And this all happens when you're confident walking. The world is your oyster. So I'm going to just walk around my room, have a little chit chat, and have lots of fun. So I'm just going to do a quick recap. Let's have a look. Everybody can hoop. And what I've done is I'm just in the process of putting all these videos onto my Move with Bissy YouTube channel. And so it starts with the really basics as to getting started with the hoop. And since the question's been asked, in terms of weighted, this is not very heavy. It's just under 1 kilogram, and that's a good guide in terms of buying your first hoop. If you have a look at my hoop from the floor, it's just below my belly button. So if you do want advice on a hoop, send me a message, DM me a message at Move with Bissy, and I will send you some information. And I'm always happy to give advice on getting started with hooping, because I'm biased, I know, but it is fantastic for working your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Excellent. Okay, let's do a quick recap. So, to get, whoop, there we go, it happens, I've dropped my hoop. So, to get started in walking, remember, get the hoop going around your waist first. Split your feet, so you want to have 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. The hoop, count to 8, so you want 8 complete revolutions, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you've done 8, then shift your weight and bring the other foot forward, and then do another 8. So once it's comfortable, you're able to walk and do 8 revolutions, then we can cut it to 4. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it back. I've got 4, 3, 2, 1. And then once you can do 4, once you can move around, break it down and just go around the body twice. So I'm going to go 1, 2, step, 1, 2, step, 1, 2. You can give it a little bit of a shimmy, why not? And then once you've done 8, you've nailed it, 4, you've nailed it, 2, you've nailed it, that's when you can just go for a little walk around your living room, in your garden, in the park, with your friends. Fantastic. Well, lots of comments today. Let me just reply to some of these comments. So the hoop You can get the hoop from, let me show, it's on my t-shirt. So if you just type in hula fit, you can get this exact hoop. And the beauty of this hoop, it's an excellent starter hoop because it's the right weight, not too heavy, not too light, and size-wise, it's a really good intro to hooping. But as I said before, if you send me a message, I will give you a sheet which has guidance on different types of hoops. Price range, it does vary, and also you've got, this is one hoop contained in one. You can get the ones where you can join them together, and often they're padded, but make sure you don't get them that's too heavy. And some people like the feel of the padded one. It is personal preference, so maybe don't go too crazy and spend lots of money, experiment. But if you're starting out, I mean, I've had this hoop for a good few years. I've actually got a hoop which I've had since, I'm going back now, 2014, and we're now, 2021. So, you know, if you're willing to pay a little bit more money, they do last. And as I said, this is a really good hoop for starting. I'll kind of show you a little bit closer. So as you can see, it's just one complete tube. And to get started, we're here. It just goes in the small of your back. Give it a push, and away you go. So I normally go live every Saturday, 9 o'clock. Just spend a few minutes just giving people hints and tips. So I think based on the comments that are in today's chat, what I'm going to do next week is I will do another recap as if you've never ever done hooping before, and just kind of show you how to get started with hooping. So I am going for a walk around my room. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me, everyone, on a Saturday morning. I look forward to seeing lots of you. I look forward to seeing lots of you again, 9 o'clock on Saturday on my IG Live. Enjoy the rest of your week, and don't forget the clocks go forward, so you don't want to be waking up late, and bye-bye for now.